Hello, and welcome to my back to school night virtual classroom presentation. My name is Mrs. Whelan, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself and my goals for your students this year. So, one of my most important goals as a teacher is to provide your students with the best quality Spanish education that I can give them, especially under the given circumstances. Because we at Erie High School want your students to be successful this year. Um, then we'll talk about how I run my classes, and I will give you my email address so that you can contact me if you have any further questions. So, I'm a mom of three kids. Brian is 10 years old, then we have Sophia, and she's 7, and then Maddie is 5. We also have a dachshund puppy that we just adopted this year. Her name is Molly, and we have a crested gecko, and its name is Evie. I'm originally from Mexico, so yes, Spanish is my first language, and I do have a bit of an accent, but hopefully, the fact that Spanish is my first language should work as an advantage to your students. And also, my dad's family is from Spain, and one cool little thing about the place where I'm from in Mexico is that they have their own little Eiffel towers. I don't know, that's kind of cute. So I graduated from CU a few years ago, and I received my license to teach Spanish K to 12, and I've been honored to be teaching Spanish at Erie High School for 2 years now. So I'm very excited to be working with your students this year. Um, so let's see. You guys probably already went through the syllabus with your students and signed that for you. And yes, I teach Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. And I wanted to also to thank you guys for taking the time to fill out those 3-to-1 surveys and share those with me. It's very important to get to know your students from a parental perspective so that I know how to help them be more successful in my class. And I don't know, it just um, makes me see them from a different view and how you see them as your own children. So thank you for taking that time. So, as far as classes go, um, we meet for our WebEx meetings, and we usually will do a warm up to practice the skills that they are learning, and then after that, we'll do a small lesson. And then once they are done with that, they are instructed to go into Schoology and pull out the activity for the day. Sometimes their homework might not be in Schoology, but they will have a message in there telling them that they need to go to VHL, which is the website or the online platform that we use in Spanish for our students to learn and to practice their new skills for the class. And then once they do that, then I can just go and record their grades into Infinite Campus. um so let's see, if you guys want, there is an account that you can open with Schoology so that you can view what your students are doing on Schoology for their different classes. You can know what they are missing, when things are due, and what things they have already turned in. And you can also see the different feedbacks that I provide my students with after I grade their assignments. Right, so I recommend designating a special or a specific time and place for students to complete their assignments and to make that an important part of their day. I know that it might seem odd when they're home all day, But there's no dividing line right now, and I understand that it requires the students to be very disciplined and conscientious with how they manage their time. So so they need to have that routine involved in their lives right now. So they need all the support from you guys that they can receive right now. So I appreciate that. If you could assign a place for your students to work so that they're not like on their bedrooms like painting their nails at the same time that we're trying to do our webex meetings, because that can be a little distracting sometimes. All right, so when you email me, I would really appreciate it if you tell me which class your student is in. And so my email is Whelan underscore Tania at sbbsd.org. And that is all I have for you and for you today. So thank you for watching. And I hope that I answered some of your questions. And again, we're on the same page. We're in this together. And I want your students to do well and to be successful. So having said that, I will close this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.